Picture yourself starting each day feeling calm, focused, and ready to embrace whatever your path may bring. In Buddhism, mornings are seen as a sacred time to set your mood for the entire day. A thoughtful morning routine can change not only your day, but your entire life. But why are mornings so crucial? Think about it. How you spend the first hour after waking up can have a huge impact on your mood and thinking for the rest of the day. If you wake up feeling stressed, chances are your day will follow suit. However, if you start your morning with intention, gratitude, and calm, you create the perfect foundation for a peaceful, purposeful, and productive day. For over 2,000 years, Buddhist monastics have reinforced morning practices, knowing that how we start our day can shape our mental, physical, and spiritual well-being. Today we're going to explore 6 simple yet powerful morning habits inspired by Buddhist teachings. Habits that help you feel more balanced and organized, no matter what challenges you face. These practices are easy to adopt, but can lead to significant changes. Whether you want to increase productivity, reduce stress, or simply find more peace in your life, these habits can guide you. Stay with us, because what you're about to learn can not only transform your mornings, but your entire life. In Buddhism, the mind is compared to a garden. If we deny it, stress and distractions breed. But when we nurture it with wisdom, gratitude, and compassion, we create an inner space that blooms with peace. And like any garden, the best time to start getting used to it is in the morning. Let's start with the first habit. 1. Begin your day with wise breathing. A key teaching of the Buddha is wisdom, and there's no better way to start your day than with mindful breathing. Imagine this. As soon as you wake up, you focus on your breathing before you check your phone, think about your to-do list, or get out of bed. There's a well-known story in Buddhism about a monk who approached the Buddha, expressing his feelings of being embarrassed. The monk said, "Master, my brain has been full of distractions since the moment I woke up." The Buddha calmly asked, "When you wake up, where does your brain go?" The monk replied, "It rushes straight into the tasks of the day." The Buddha smiled and said, "That's why your brain is troubled. From the moment you wake up, you hide your thoughts. Instead, focus on your breathing. As you focus on your breathing, you bring your brain back to the present, where there is peace." Mindful breathing is an important part of Buddhist practice and is an easy habit to incorporate into your morning routine. The first few moments after waking up are when your brain is most ready to deal with stress and distractions. Focusing on your breathing helps you feel grounded, calm, and clear throughout the day. Here's how you can apply this practice. When you wake up, avoid the temptation to check your phone or get caught up in your tasks. Instead, sit up in bed or find a comfortable spot and take 3 slow, deep breaths. Focus on the sensation of the air moving in and out of your body. Feel your neck rise and fall. Let your thoughts clear and return your attention to your breathing. Studies show that mindful breathing can have significant benefits for your mind and body. Just 5 minutes of breathing each morning can help reduce stress, improve focus, and even lower blood pressure. In Buddhism, breathing is a reminder that we are here in the present moment. It helps us stay grounded in reality, showing us that the past is gone and the future is not yet here. The only moment that truly matters is the one we are in now, and our breathing connects us to it. Think about Helen, for example. She used to start her mornings in a rush, grabbing her phone first and slogging through emails and tasks. But after she started practicing mindful breathing, she changed her mornings. She now starts her day with a few deep breaths, transforming chaos into calm. This simple shift gave her the mental space to approach her tasks with more focus and intention. And this habit has carried over to other parts of her day, helping her stay present and calm in stressful moments. So starting tomorrow, make mindful breathing the first thing you do every day. With each breath, remind yourself that you have control over your thoughts, your day, and your life. This small, consistent practice can become the foundation for a more peaceful and productive life. 2. Practice gratitude. After calming your mind, the next powerful habit we can take from Buddhist teachings is the practice of gratitude. In Buddhism, gratitude is more than just a feeling. It's a way of life. It's about recognizing how all things are connected and appreciating each moment as a gift. Let me tell you a Buddhist story. One day, a man approached Buddha and asked him, "Why am I always troubled, even though I have everything I need?" Buddha replied, "Because you focus on what you don't have. You look at what you do have, and it brightens your heart." Buddha then suggested that the man begin each day by thinking of 3 things he was grateful for, no matter how small. Gratitude is the cure for discontent, Buddha said. It opens your eyes to the abundance all around you. Gratitude is more than just a feel-good emotion. It shifts our attention from what we don't have to what we do have. This shift in focus shifts our thinking from scarcity to abundance. By starting our day with gratitude, we prepare ourselves to face life's challenges with a positive attitude. Here's how you can incorporate gratitude into your morning routine. After practicing mental breathing, take a moment to think of 3 things you're grateful for. They don't have to be huge or significant. Maybe you're grateful for a warm bed, a delicious dinner, or the people who care about you. If you want to go a step further, you can write these things down in a gratitude journal. Writing down your thoughts helps reinforce positive thinking and keeps you on track. Research has shown that practicing gratitude has lasting benefits for your brain and your well-being. Studies indicate that people who regularly express gratitude have stronger immune systems, lower blood pressure, and more positive feelings. Gratitude even helps improve sleep and reduce anxiety. Let's look at Robert's story. Robert was struggling with stress at work, problems in his relationships, and feelings of hopelessness. Robert was struggling with stress at work, problems in his relationships, and feelings of hopelessness. Every day he woke up anxious about the day ahead. However, after learning about gratitude through Buddhist teachings, he decided to give it a try. He began his days by listing 3 things he was grateful for. At first, it felt difficult. He didn't think he had much to be grateful for. But over time, his thinking changed. He began to notice small moments of joy in his life. By starting each day with gratitude, his motivation improved, and he found the strength to face his challenges with resilience. In Buddhism, gratitude is linked to the idea of impermanence. Everything in life is temporary. When we realize this, we become more aware of the present moment. Gratitude helps us focus on what we have now, rather than always wanting more. As the Buddha said, health is the greatest gift, gratitude is the greatest wealth, and faith is the best relationship. To deepen this practice, try sending gratitude to the people in your life. You don't have to say it out loud. Just think of someone who has helped you and thank them mentally. This small act can strengthen your relationships and increase your compassion throughout the day. Many people have shared how this simple habit has changed their lives. One woman said that after starting a morning gratitude practice, she felt more connected to her family and more focused at work. Another man found that gratitude helped him overcome depression and gave him a new perspective on life. The key to success is consistency. Making gratitude a daily habit gradually shifts your thinking from focusing on what you're missing to appreciating the abundance you already have. Before you jump into your busy schedule tomorrow, take a moment to think about what you're grateful for. Whether it's the roof over your head, the food on your table, or the support of your loved ones, expressing gratitude will set a positive tone for your day and help you face life's challenges with patience. 3. Practice compassion. Compassion is a central principle in Buddhist teachings. The Buddha believed that living a peaceful and meaningful life comes from showing friendship and compassion to everyone, including ourselves. When you start your day with a compassionate thought, you not only spread positivity to those around you, but you also nurture your own peace and happiness. There is a story about a man who approached the Buddha one day, filled with anger and hatred. He hit the Buddha in the face, expecting a furious response. But the Buddha calmly wiped his face and asked, "Is that all? Or do you have more to say?" The man was amazed. He had never met anyone who responded to hatred with compassion. This simple act of not reacting to judgment completely changed the man's heart. In Buddhism, compassion is not just about feeling sorry for others. It is about understanding that we are all connected and that one person's pain is everyone's pain. When we practice compassion, we open our hearts and minds, recognizing the shared humanity in everyone we meet. By starting your day with compassion, you set a peaceful and loving tone for the hours ahead. Here is how you can practice compassion every day. After you have done your mental breathing, gratitude practice, intention setting, movement, and mental food, take a few moments to practice compassion meditation, also known as loving kindness meditation. Begin by sitting still and imagining someone you care about. Silently repeat the words, "May you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be safe, may you live in peace." Then extend this compassion to others, friends, and even strangers. Finally, turn this loving kindness inward, offering it to yourself. This practice nourishes not only others, but also your own soul. Compassion is one of the 4 immeasurables in Buddhism, along with loving kindness, empathetic joy, and equanimity. It is considered an infinite quality of the heart that we can continue to develop. Through practicing compassion, we free ourselves from negative emotions such as anger, judgment, and criticism, creating space for love, empathy, and a deeper connection with others. Research has shown that practicing compassion improves emotional well-being and even physical health. Studies from the University of California suggest that compassion increases the production of oxytocin, a hormone that promotes connection and reduces stress. Compassion meditation has also been linked to increased emotional resilience, reduced anxiety, and higher levels of life satisfaction. Take Laura's story as an example. Laura, a healthcare worker, felt broken and disconnected from her patients. After learning about loving friendship meditation, she began practicing it every day, sending compassionate thoughts to herself, her patients, and the world. Over time, she noticed a significant change in her approach to work. She felt more connected to her patients, more resilient in the face of challenges, and at greater peace with herself. This simple compassion practice has transformed her career and her life. Tomorrow morning, after you've completed your other practices, take a moment to practice compassion. Start by sending kindness to someone close to you, then extend it to others, and finally, offer it to yourself. Through practicing compassion, you will not only uplift those around you, but you will also create a deep sense of inner peace and fulfillment. 4. Setting intentions. Each day brings a myriad of challenges, decisions, and opportunities. Without a clear focus, it's easy to simply react to whatever happens, jumping from one task to another without a sense of purpose. This is where setting intentions comes in. It helps guide your actions and energy throughout the day. Here's how you can begin to bring intention into your morning routine. After you've completed your breathing and gratitude practice, take a moment to reflect on what you want to focus on today. Instead of worrying about the tasks you need to complete, think about how you want to feel and act. For example, you might set an intention to be calm, be kind, or be patient with yourself. Keep it simple and clear. Write it down or say it to yourself silently. If you have a busy day with encounters and mistakes, you might set an intention like, "Today, I will be calm and focused," or "Today, I will listen with an open heart." These intentions will serve as a reminder to stay aligned with your deepest values, even when the day gets chaotic. In Buddhist teachings, setting intentions is linked to the concept of right intention, a key part of the Eightfold Noble Path. Right intention means choosing thoughts and actions based on wisdom, kindness, and compassion. By setting a positive intention each morning, you bring these values into your day, helping you live with more purpose and meaning. Let's look at Jack's example. Jack, a teacher, was going into the day feeling stressed and worried about his job. His days were hectic, and by the time he got to work, he already felt rushed. But once he learned about right intention through Buddhist teachings, he began taking a few minutes each morning to reflect on how he wanted to show up for his students. His intention was simple. Today, I will be patient and present for my students. Over time, Jack noticed a change. He became calmer, more focused, and felt more connected to his students. The practice of setting intentions not only improved his days, but transformed his entire day. Studies show that setting intentions activates the brain's reticular system, which helps you focus on what's important by filtering out distractions. When you set an intention, you essentially tell your brain what to focus on, making it easier to stay on track, notice new opportunities, and deal with challenges with calm thinking. Now let's set an intention together. Close your eyes for a moment. Take a deep breath and think about how you want to approach the day. What word or phrase best describes the energy you want to bring into your day? It could be peace, focus, patience, or gratitude. Hold this intention in your brain, and when you feel distracted or worried throughout the day, return to it. This small practice will help you stay aligned with your own being and handle the day with more ease. Tomorrow morning, after your breathing and gratitude, take a few moments to set a clear intention. Whether it's how you want to feel, how you want to interact with others, or what you want to focus on, this simple practice will keep you aligned, focused, and connected to your deeper purpose. Now that you've set your intention, let's move on to the next habit. 5. Be mindful of your movements. The mind and body are connected. In Buddhist teachings, the body is considered a sacred space that deserves care and respect. One way to honor this kindness is through mental movement, which helps you become more aligned with your body and brings a greater sense of presence and well-being. In a story about the Buddha, his followers asked why they should practice mental walking when they could simply sit and meditate. The Buddha responded by saying that mental movement is just as crucial as sitting meditation. It helps you develop awareness with each step, bringing balance between mind and body. Mindful movement means being aware of your body as you move, whether it's walking, stretching, or even doing everyday tasks. This practice connects you to the present moment and strengthens your connection with your body. It's a way to bring awareness to your physical actions and set a positive tone for the rest of your day. To add mindful movement to your morning routine, after practicing breathing, gratitude, and intentional positioning, spend a few minutes doing gentle movement. This could be yoga, stretching, or a slow walk outside. As you move, focus on the sensations in your body, how your feet feel on the ground, the tension in your muscles, and the rhythm of your breathing. Let go of distractions and focus completely on the movement. Research has shown that even a few minutes of mental movement can have a significant effect on your physical and mental health. It can improve circulation, reduce stress, and increase mental clarity. Studies also suggest that practices such as yoga and Tai Chi that involve mental movement can improve brain function and help reduce anxiety and depression. In Buddhism, mental movement helps cultivate a sense of being fully aware, understanding that our bodies and minds are not separate, but interconnected. Through practicing mental movement, we learn to listen to our bodies and embrace the present moment with every movement, step, and gesture. It's a type of movement meditation that helps us stay pregnant throughout the day. Let's try a simple mental movement exercise together. Stand up, take a deep breath, and as you exhale, slowly return your legs back and down. Now slowly raise your arms above your head, feeling the weight in your back. Hold this position for a few breaths and notice how your body feels. As you lower your arms, notice how your body feels more open and relaxed. This is the power of mental movement, connecting with your body and the present moment in a meaningful way. Let me tell you about Bella. Bella, a busy mom of two, used to spend her day grabbing coffee and heading out the door without taking a moment to tune into her body. But after attending a Buddhist retreat and learning about mind movement, she started doing 10 minutes of yoga every morning. This small change made a big impact. She felt more energized, less stressed, and more present with her children. The simple act of moving transformed her day. Tomorrow morning, after your breathing and gratitude exercises, do 10 minutes of mental movement, whether it's a few retreats or a slow walk. Focus on fully engaging with each movement. This habit will improve your physical health and help you connect more deeply with the present moment, setting a positive tone for the rest of your day. With your mind and body aligned through mental movement, let's move on to the next habit. 6. Mindful eating food plays a crucial role in our daily lives, but how often do we actually focus on what we're eating? In Buddhism, the practice of mindful eating encourages us to pay attention to what we're eating. It asks us to appreciate each bite, be grateful for the food, and recognize the connection between all the living beings that made dinner possible. There's a story in Buddhism about a young Mona who would rush through his dinner without paying much attention to it. One day, Buddha asked him, "When you eat, do you really feel your dinner, or are you just reflecting on your dinner?" The monk realized that he was eating without awareness, missing the opportunity to practice awareness in something as simple as eating. From that moment on, he hurried along, savored every bite, and enjoyed his meal. Eating mindfully requires no special skills. It just means being present while you eat. If you want to bring awareness to your next meal, here is a simple approach. Before you take your first bite, stop for a moment. Look at your food and think about its journey, where it came from, the farmers who grew it, the land that nurtured it, and the people who brought it to your table. Take a deep breath and express gratitude. As you eat, slowly chew and savor each bite. Pay attention to the flavors, textures, and feelings that occur. Between bites, put down your utensils and enjoy the experience. Mindful eating has been shown to aid digestion, reduce overeating, and increase overall well-being. Studies from Harvard show that when we eat mindfully, we are better able to make healthier food choices and avoid emotional eating. It can also reduce stress and improve our enjoyment of food. In Buddhism, food is seen as part of the interconnected web of life. When we eat mindfully, we acknowledge the many people and forces that contributed to our lunch, from farmers to transporters to chefs. By being grateful and mindful while we eat, we become more aware of this connection and develop a deeper appreciation for the little things in life. Take Nick, for example. He used to rush around for lunch, grabbing whatever was easy to find before heading out the door. He often felt dazed and disconnected during the day. But after taking a mindful break, he learned to practice mindful eating. Now he sits down and eats his lunch with great attention. He finds that he feels more energized, focused, and even more grateful for his food. The simple act of mindful eating has transformed not only his mornings, but his relationship with food. Tomorrow morning, instead of rushing to grab lunch, try eating mindfully. Whether it's a piece of fruit, a bag of avocado, or a cup of tea, bring your full focus to the experience. Notice the colors, the smells, and the flavors. Take your time and enjoy the food you're receiving. With mindful eating, you'll not only enjoy your food more, but you'll also start your day with calm and gratitude. Mindful eating allows us to be present and grateful for one of life's simple pleasures. If you enjoyed learning about these powerful morning habits inspired by Buddhist teachings, remember that small changes in how you start your day can have a big impact on your life. Mindful breathing, gratitude, compassion, and setting intentions are just a few simple practices that can help transform your day and set a positive tone for the entire day. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like, subscribe, and share it with others who could benefit from a more peaceful and free start to their day. Thanks for stopping by, and I wish you a calm and purposeful day. Until next time.